Italy is home to more than 500 indigenous grape varieties. That means there is a lot of wine to choose from and can make learning about Italian wine seem quite overwhelming. In this episode, we take a look at 8 Italian wines you must know. Give our video a like and subscribe to our channel for more. With hundreds of Italian wine grapes, it can seem quite overwhelming and complicated, but we're here to share 8 wines that every wine lover should know.
Sangiovese is Italy's most planted grape variety. It is the grape of Tuscany and Umbria, but it's also grown all over Italy, from Emilia-Romagna, Lazio, and Marche to Puglia and Sicilia. In Tuscany, Sangiovese is the grape behind the famous wines of Chianti Classico, Brunello di Montepulciano, Rosso di Montepulciano, and Vino Nobile di Montepulciano, Montefalco Rosso, and Morellini di Scansano. I am getting through this, Allison. In general, Sangiovese has a medium intensity of color, high acidity, firm tannins, and flavors of cherries and herbs, also in the nose too. And I have one, Castello di Albola Chianti Classico 2018 for only $15. What a great value. I've got the nose of the cherries, the herbs, a little bit of earth to it. It is just delicious. I need a pizza right now or some pasta. This is so good. Some spice to it. I'm feeling a little oregano and tomato and maybe some olives. Montepulciano d'Abruzzo is an Italian red wine grape from the Abruzzo region in East Central Italy. It shouldn't be confused, though, with Vino Nobile di Montepulciano, which is made from Sangiovese. Now, it produces medium-bodied wines with unusual smoky, red fruity, and vegetal flavors and strong tannins. And I have the La Valentina 2017 Spelt Montepulciano d'Abruzzo Riserva DOC for $23. So let me taste this now for the first time. Oh, right, I've got the smoke on the nose. Boy, a lot of red fruits right here. Oh, what a wonderful mouthfeel. Very rich. And for $23, this is incredible. I'm thinking maybe some veal with lots of, red sauce. This is incredible. Nice tannins. I mean, they're firm, but I do feel like they're a little smoky and strong and vegetal flavors. This is a nice wine, Allison. I think you need to definitely try this.
Dolcetto is a soft, fruity red grape variety grown in Piedmont, as well as Lombardy. It's high in tannin, but lower in acidity. And it's a very easy to drink wine known for its spicy and berry character. I have today the Luca Marenco Dolcetto di Alba. It's a 2020. Luca Marenco, a young winemaker in the Roero area, takes a minimal approach, really delicate touch, a wine that expresses terroir, and you get this beautiful red color, freshness on the palate. I mean, it's just so fresh and bright. I get a lot of that red berry on the nose. On the palate, it's got some grip on the palate. It's high in tannin, not overpowering, not super dry, but a drying sensation. And it is low in acidity. But again, wow, so easy to drink and really good to have, I think, with a pizza. So, Dolcetto. Barbera is the most produced Italian red wine in Piedmont. At one point, it was the 3rd most planted grape in Italy. Barbera is a high-yield red wine grape variety. It has a deep color, high acidity, and then also spicy and red fruit aromas, but it is very low in tannins. So you get high acidity, low tannin, which results in a freshness of the wine. What I have is the Renato Ratti Battaglioni Barbera di Asti. I've been holding on to this for a few years. This is a $20 wine. I get a beautiful, intense ruby color, a lot of ripe red fruit, a really good undercurrent of spices. and a really full flavor. Wow, that is yummy. It's got a little more intensity, higher acidity, nice tannins that sort of coat my tongue and tingle. And I'm ready for like a pasta with a ragu sauce, like, oh, just a fresh, meaty tomato sauce. So that is Barbera. Nebbiolo. Nebbiolo is the king of Piemonte, and it makes two of Italy's greatest red wines, Barolo and Barbaresco, as well as Guerrero, Gattinara, and Gamay. It can also be found as Langhe Nebbiolo. While the color of Nebbiolo is not very intense, Nebbiolo produces full-bodied wines that are high in acid and have a very marked tannin. Two key descriptors of Nebbiolo are always tar and roses, but the aromas and flavors can range from fruity, like strawberry, to herbal, like mint and anise, to earthy, mushrooms and truffles and tar. You also get floral notes. So, you know, Nebbiolo takes time to age, but that's why I love Langhe Nebbiolo, where you can drink it a little bit younger. And I have the Enrico Serafino 2018 Picotener Langhe Nebbiolo, a $24 Nebbiolo, very affordable as well. It is a very light color. I get those beautiful roses. I get a little bit of the tar. I'm getting some earthiness. And maybe it's power of suggestion, but I get a little bit of that kind of camphor or mint. Everything I expect from a Nebbiolo. It's got tannins that really coat the whole palate from cheeks to tongue. It's got texture, not overpowering, not drying so much that I can't enjoy it right now. And that's what I love about a Langhe Nebbiolo. It's ready to drink without having to age it for 10 or 20 years. Valpolicella is a wine from the Veneto region. It's a blend of three grapes, Corvina, Molinara, and Rondinella. This trio of grapes is also used to make Amarone, a wine made by partially dehydrating the grapes for more intense flavor. But with Valpolicella, you get a medium-bodied wine that has very high acidity, medium to low tannins, with tart cherry, spice, and chocolate notes. Today I have the Zenato 2017 Valpolicella Superiore DOC. This is a $15 bottle of wine. Ooh, it's got a really deep nose of dark ripe fruit, little meatiness, a little smokiness, like some spicy flavors. Ooh, savory, like the nose itself is grabbing me in. This is a wine that did spend a little time one year in oak barrels, but still so much body and intensity. It's a very dry wine. It's smooth. It's got beautiful structure. It's got a really robust nose. I get cherries and prunes. I even get kind of, it's coming out now as I've been swirling a little bit, like violets. And oh, it's just, it's got so much complexity, and yet it's only $15.
Nero d'Avola is the most important red wine variety in southern Sicily. It makes deeply colored, age-worthy wines that are full-bodied and moderate in tannin, and flavors of ripe fruit and herb. Oh my gosh, it's a little bit similar to Cabernet Sauvignon because of the full-bodied style and flavors of black cherry and tobacco. So today I have Colossi Nero d'Avola 2020, and Ellie does too.
It's such a beautiful label.
Oh, I know. I'm loving all the labels we have today.
Oh,
what do you think about the nose? I'm loving it. So aromatic.
So aromatic, kind of like, I know this sounds weird, but like Mediterranean scrub, the greenery, the floral, the earth, that kind of bushiness of the Mediterranean climate.
Definitely that earth, that scrubby, the dirt, the stems of the bushes, you know.
Yeah, I also get sort of like a violets or a deep floral aroma. And
well,
also,
wait till you taste it. Wait till you taste this. It is just such a great mouthfeel, round. Actually, those tannins on this are a little bit soft. nice acidity.
Ooh,
I wish I was sitting seaside right now and looking at the Mediterranean, don't you?
absolutely. I mean, it is so much more lighter bodied than you would expect. There's a lift and a freshness to it.
Yep.
This brightness, and oh my God, there's a little bit the floral, the fruit, a little bit of the earthiness. It's and $14, Nero de Avila.
It's such a value. And you know, you look at this and you think that on the palate, it's going to be super bold and powerful. No, it is just beautiful, easy drinking wine. And why not? It's $14. Just buy 2, 3, 4 bottles.
Colosi. Good.
There's that.
Aglianico. Aglianico comes from Campania and Basilicata regions in southern Italy, and it's considered the king of the south. It makes Tarausi and Aglianico del Vulture. Aglianico makes dark, powerful, full-bodied red wines with aromas of black cherry, spiced plum, smoke, white pepper, and gaminess. They're high in tannin wines with medium-high acidity. And the wine we are drinking today is the La Forteza 2017 Aglianico del Taborno. What you get in there is you've been smelling while I've been talking, Cindy.
Well, you nailed it with the plums and the dark cherries, and I've got some spice, and oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. That spiced plums. It kind of reminds me of my grandmother's, Thanksgiving table where you have spiced fruit, and this is spiced plum. It is amazing. And my grandmother was not Italian, so
I love on the palate. I get, a nice kind of dryingness on the front of the palate from the tannins, but wow, it's this rich, deep fruit juiciness.
Oh my gosh.
Finish.
This is
my mouth
unbelievable.
Is watering.
I know, literally my mouth is watering. I just had a sip and it just gets it going. Now, where's the food? I don't have any food right now.
I would definitely pair this, this being the king of the South, and as a bigger wine, I would pair this with kind of gamey dishes, a lot of meats and stuff like that.
Yes.
Something that, the acidity of the wine, the brightness of it will really work with kind of like that meatiness quality.
Agreed. This is absolutely a delicious wine.
Well, the world of Italian wine is vast. And today we've shared 8 of the best red wines from Italy. So look for one of these grapes next time you're shopping for wine. Give our video a like, let us know if you have a favorite red wine from Italy, and subscribe to our channel for more. Cheers.
Cheers.